In an attempt to promote his new movie, and with the recent discoveries from an abandoned laptop belonging to Hunter Biden, Sacha Baron Cohen, aka Borat, has taken great aim at Rudy Giuliani, one of the victims of his latest film, Borat Subsequent Moviefilm, which, hey, was actually pretty good despite the promulgation of mainstream lies that have been debunked to all hell. For example, the lie that Trump put kids in cages, which was a theme throughout the movie, where we all know the cages were built, and the practice of putting kids in aforementioned cages started under the Obama and Biden administration. So besides that and the nut picking, where you pick the craziest people you can find to make your points, which really anyone with a cell phone can do anywhere, the movie was indeed enjoyable, especially compared to the last movie. As for this sequel, the story was much more structured and less of just a series of gags. The story itself revolved around a father, Borat, and his daughter, Tutar, played by a 24-year-old actor, overcoming certain cultural barriers to live a freer and fuller life. There were definitely some funny and sweet moments. In the end, it's important to remember, it's not the news, but a comedy, and comedy has never been more important, especially in these times. And if people want to take Borat as educational material, well, that's their loss. But back to Sacha and Rudy, which one can't help but think they did a last-minute edit to the movie with the recent revelations of Hunter Biden's laptop to make the scene revolving around Rudy the climactic scene before the finale, which, hey, I would too if I just spent 18-something million on a movie given the opportunity and news. So what happened? There's two sides to the story of what happened. First, there's the left's movie magic side of the story, which takes what happened wildly out of context, and then there's the truth. Let's start by going over the left's narrative. So according to the left, they say Rudy had just finished an interview with an underage girl, Borat's daughter, Tutar, in a hotel room, and went into a separate room with a bed with the young girl and began reaching his hands down his pants and started jacking off. However, nowhere in the movie can you see this, but only assume it through some movie magic like tricky camera angles that can give the wrong impression. So what really happened, and what people are quite ignorant or willingly ignorant about, is that Rudy had just finished an interview with Borat's daughter Tutar, played by 24-year-old actress Maria Bakalova, who was dressed nothing like a child nor looked like one throughout the whole movie, sorry Maria, and after the interview finished, they went to a neighboring room to remove a strategically placed lav mic and transmitter. Now many don't know this, but as someone who's been in media and is a complete hardware geek, these lav mics and transmitters can cost up to tens of thousands of dollars. It's actually highly customary and quite respectful to let the interviewer or video team remove said hardware. So Tutar begins removing the mic strategically placed on Rudy's lower abdomen. Movie's magic kicks in and we see only behind Rudy's back while ominous music plays, leading to the assumption that Tutar is going to start pleasuring Rudy. And the camera cuts back to the front when Rudy is tucking in his shirt after Tutar removes the microphone, and well, spoiler alert, Borat pops in dressed in nothing but lingerie, offering himself up in exchange for his daughter, again being the only truly perverse one in the room. Rudy walks out of the room with no sign of an erection or stimulation. Recently, the Borat actor himself spoke on the buzz revolving around the scene, saying, "I would say that if the president's lawyer found what he did appropriate behavior, then heaven knows what he's done with other female journalists in hotel rooms." Then urging everyone to watch his new movie, ending on, "Make your own mind up. It was pretty clear to us." So technically, and for obvious litigious reasons, he never said Rudy touched himself. If Rudy did, he wouldn't be saying make up your own minds, which is an obvious marketing ploy, a smart one at that. Anywho, Borat Subsequent Moviefilm is out now on Amazon. Maybe you'll enjoy it. I did. I'm a conservative. If I had to put a rating on it, I'd give it a 6.5 out of 10.